Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading. And thanks so much for joining. If you're coming back, thanks so much for being part of this. Go ahead, hit like and subscribe and get connected to the reading. But Leos, I did a pre-shuffle, and from the Kipper deck, I got unexpected income, which is great. And then I got a message, like a letter, a message, or I don't know, any way you could get a message. And then for the pre-shuffle with the tarot, I got the Magician with the 8 of Swords. And it's really making me feel like you're putting a limit on either how much you can make or what kind of extra income comes in, something like that. Or a limit to what you could possibly manifest. Usually I don't deal with limits too much with Leos, but it's like something that is making you either feel, I mean, you know, the way I look at it, I don't usually set like a goal at a specific number, because if I do, then I'm automatically kind of ruling out the fact that it could go much higher or whatever, right? So I don't know if you're putting like a goal and then you're comfortable and then you're not. You could be manifesting more. I think I could have said that with just that one sentence. You could be manifesting more, I feel like. All right, so we're gonna use yeah, let's go ahead and use the Kipper deck to start off with. Of course, we're connecting with Spirit Realm, your spirit guides, your angels. I got Journey and I got Family Room this time. Journey and Family Room. And I love that train, because there's a famous photograph that looks like it was taken from a place like that. Anyway, I don't even know the name of it. I just know that I like that card because it's got like a dreamy feel that it adds to this journey. I don't know, here lately, I don't know if people want to be on a train, but I guess that's just news. But normally I look at trains as being like a dreamy way to, you know, go slowly and observe everything, or maybe not all slowly, but so at Family Room 21, I just noticed the two pictures of the two like women or girls up there. I've never noticed that before. A really pretty profile painting. And it's interesting, doesn't it look like the tea is just kind of being set right there on the floor? So I don't know if it's like extra inviting or what, but we got something going on, maybe leading you back home or going to place where your family is. He's got a lot of bags. Got a lot of bags. It may be a manifestation ticket, metaphorically, that you have had, you know, for a while, and then it's finally showing up for you. So I mean, it can also be something like that. This almost looks like I can really get the feel of like home design, art, or just creativity with design, something like design. All right. So let's get a reading for Leos. Let's go ahead and do the breakthrough spread. The breakthrough spread will tell us where there might be a block due to a pattern. The challenge with that, the breakthrough, your power card, and then number 5 will be your outcome. 6 will be your action or action card, recommended action to take. And then at the end, I'm going to pull some angel answers along with some timing cards. All right, so the pattern, what is Leo's pattern? And sorry if that's a little shaky. Leo's pattern. What's Leo's pattern or something that needs to, where's the blockage or the pattern? Where's the blockage or the pattern? Endings. Endings. Now, it could be talking about transformation, but we'll wait until I would think that with the pattern, I mean, Leos transform a lot, so I don't think it's that. I think it's about an ending. What is the challenge? 5 of Swords in the reverse. Leo's a lover, not a fighter. Doesn't want to fight. Leo's lover, not a fighter. What is the breakthrough? Lover, not a fighter. That's beautiful. The 9 of Wands, the breakthrough. 9 of Wands in the reverse. When you're exhausted enough to say, look, I quit this, that's the 9 of Wands. That's like, just quit. Don't want to fight. Don't want to have any conflict. And so the breakthrough is, where are you going? Are you going nowhere? Are you going nowhere until there's this? That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like starting and then stopping something. That might be the breakthrough, though. It'll be interesting to see what the outcome is, because it's got that little arrow. We're going to have to clarify on that. Tell me what's Leo's power. What's Leo's power? 6 of Cups in the reverse. Feeling separate. Feeling separate. A little bit of pride in that feeling of that card. Tell me about the outcome. Number 5. Tell me about the outcome. Seven of Wands. Almost there. Almost in the reverse. Tell me about the action to take or action recommended. The Lovers. Big decision. Big crossroads. The recommended action is not to give up on something that you've wanted, especially if it has some kind of closure or ending that you have to go through first. Just because you don't want fight, conflict, confrontation, there's still something that you're gonna have to stand up for, or like put your foot down and assert yourself and say, no, this is what I want. I suspect that some of you will do that and go after what you want, and then some will stay. This could be fear of fear of a completion, fear of success too. Looking back on the Magician that came out with the 8 of Swords, if you're getting close to doing your best and it's getting really good, sometimes that could be like a subconscious self-sabotage for ourselves. All right, so let's see what else we have. The pattern has to do with an ending. Pattern has to do with an ending. Tell me about Death card. Other than that Scorpio energy, you've got the number 13. Whew. Yeah, so, well, it is complete transformation, I will say, but you've got the Death card, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. Whoa. This is like waiting until that very last moment where you can't even hardly move to say, I've got to move over there. I'm supposed to get over there, but this has happened in the meantime. The 8 of Cups is kind of being dissatisfied, knowing that you have some sincere wish. I feel like it's not anything bad, so therefore there's something that you must end or close out or leave behind. The 10 of Swords representing like a complete reinventing of your situation, of who you are, of what it is, maybe even that you're going after. Sometimes our 9th cup, or what we're really wanting during the course of life in general, can change drastically. So maybe it is talking about transformation and change on that level. The Eight of Cups is trying to emotionally pull themselves apart from whatever this ending is because of it being painful. Or whatever this is. Whatever had to close out. For some of you, it's going to be career. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship. But for everybody, you know, to each their own. Pattern. So this could be also a pattern of leaving something kind of open when there's definitely a closure here. So like there's a few, I'm getting a few different stories there that could be with that. Tell me about the Five of Swords. You also have the Five of Wands, by the way. It's all about perspective. You have the Five of Wands too. So games, arguing. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Six of Swords in the reverse. So you'll be revisiting a similar situation where you're probably not going to want to confront an issue, but your intuition is telling you this might not look the same, but the framework of this issue is, and you don't want to do something that would be just a repeat and nothing learned. So your challenge is to listen to your intuition and be brave when it comes to having to confront the things that you're trying to avoid. Because the Magician showing up too, again, like I saw in the pre-shuffle, is here to say you can break free from any kind of limit that you've put on yourself when it comes to what you want to manifest. Okay, so tell me about the Nine of Wands. It's in the reverse. It usually indicates that there's a breakthrough of what to put your energy into and then what's just not working. And the perspective here is that you've waited a really long time for something. So the breakthrough is like, I've been waiting for a very long time for this perspective, for either perspective to shift or for more success to come in a situation, and it's just not. So leaving it open. It's leaving it open. It's needing to, you're needing to come down and use your new perspective. Maybe putting the energy towards, of course, something else, as the breakthrough card would suggest. So Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. You have Gemini as the action card. You have the Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Scorpio again. So lots of Scorpio in this reading. Lots of big change and transformation. I guess this card also is like saying you don't have to sit there in the middle of the storm all the time. If there's a will, there's a way. So that's what it's saying. Six of Cups in the reverse as the breakthrough. Oh, no, it's not a breakthrough. Why am I saying that? Your power. Oh, this is your power too. This is good. Listen, you want this as your power because when you come out into things and you're kind of like unprepared, it feels like you've been cut off by a connection, by family connections or by others that maybe were in your soul group or soul tribe, but you're separate. You've had some feelings of separate, maybe even being present, but feeling like an outsider, like within a family, maybe like the black sheep. It's your power. It's your power because of having to get through so many things that you have, and like other people that will be in the situation where they won't know how to deal with feeling like, I don't know, like you're having to accept yourself and get out of hardships And it feels very alone. And I mean, no Leo wants to hear that. That's like the Leo's worst fear, is being alone, like just not even acknowledged. But this is indicating that if you can deal with that, by the way, it's now your power. So let's go ahead and use it. I feel like our perception and our senses become a lot stronger in some areas too, like spiritual gifts and abilities, when you've had to go through something really, really rough. And I feel like some people even get blessings, you know, just because of what they've had to go through, which, you know, you and, of course, the source energy would know the best, and your angels and your spirit team. So whatever you've been through, it's hard and it's alone, but it's good. It was good for this, for whatever this is. But now it's like I said, sometimes your ninth cup can change. So what you want sometimes can change. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse is like really asking you to look at what you're standing up for. Maybe looking at your actions and your words and seeing how those are matching up. Is it matching up with like this? See, it's like this person has the lantern, that they're trying to juggle everything. There's the lantern that you find from being in this hangman position or hermit mode. You find that inner spark. So what is it before you drop something? You know, what is it you really want? And I would say to definitely be careful about over stressing yourself, because you really don't want those hormones to come. Really don't. Seven of Wands in the reverse. So knowing what you want and standing up for it. Possibly regarding what you want to rebuild. With the Tower in reverse, it has something to do with family, doesn't it? Or it feels like it has something to do with family. Or it's what are you wanting? Because this is a very big rebuilding period in your life. For whatever area. Tell me more about this Tower in reverse. It could also be a Tower overted here. The King of Swords in the reverse. How not to do something. I think that this card is saying that you could have a lot of adversity, or you could have a lot of situations where there might be even somebody that doesn't necessarily wish you well, but pay attention to how things are done as far as discipline yourself. Maybe it's about following rules. It could be about really needing to get an expert, maybe to help you make a decision or to help you with what you're wanting. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy in that block. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers, because this is, sometimes these are soulmate connections coming into your life to give you some help or assistance at different, you know, periods in your life. This can be a crossroads, making a decision. It's usually associated with a big crossroads in life. And this is kind of good because, look, you have all these fives. But I feel like you have a Tower overted. Something that wasn't followed rule by rule. You have a Tower overted, even though something was done maybe in a different way. You want to listen to yourself, your intuition, though. The challenge is not doing something like as a repeat. The Five of Cups in the reverse, letting go of disappointment, sadness, and not carrying this Ten of Swords with you on the next path that you choose with this Lovers card. This can be real soulmate energy. Again, Scorpio and Gemini. Anything else about this Five of Cups that we're letting go of? Can't carry it around like a badge. Eight of Swords. Yeah. It's staying trapped and small. And it's yourself that can do it to yourself. So these energies right here, it would be really great, honestly, to have a ritual or something where you specifically say, you know, that, or candle something that you said that denoted to these energies being released, transmuted, released, and dealt with. All right, so good decisions. From this point, good decisions. Tower averted. You've been through so much, it's going to only help you at this point. We have 15 minutes into this reading, so good news. Good news card. Page of Wands indicates a little bit of inserting a little bit of like playfulness in your life. Maybe some more effort with that Nine of Pentacles, like don't give up on whatever this is that's going to bring these pentacles to you. So it's definitely good news with the Page of Wands. Let's pull some Oracle. Star energy, it's not completely upside down. So there's some disappointments, but there's doing things different and making up, and soulmate and separation energy too, possibly. Finding your 10 of Cups, getting past the disappointment, and healing your connections, healing your family and soulmate connections, and maybe even new ones coming in, maybe to help you do that with the 10 of Cups. So that's what I've got for that kind of energy. It was good. It's a good reading. You have power. You instinctively know what is right for you. You have the power to say no or walk away at any time. You have the power to say no or walk away at any time. All right. And Leo, I do have private readings available if you're wanting one. Contact me. My email address can be found in the description box below. All right, so we can have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. That will be your angel answer, whichever one you feel drawn to, or you can pick all of them. The only reason I'm doing it like that is because of the timing. I feel like if we break up the timing into 4 choices, it might be more accurate that way. Since it's a general reading, and for many. All right, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw fortune cookies for everybody. So let's pull the fortune cookies, and then you can just look and see which one you feel drawn to. Okay. And a fortune cookie in the meantime. Yay. Yeah. Personal riches. Small successes are likely now, and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically. Avoid get-rich schemes. That one always pops up. Change. I have a change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless, in need of change, and that's exactly what's coming your way. Aww. And then a surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise, and an invitation could bring love to those searching. All right. Pile 1. Listen to your intuition. 3 days. Pile 2. Look for a sign. 1 week. Pile number 3. Take action. 3 weeks. And 4. Peaceful resolution, 9 weeks. And that's what I've got for you guys. So sending you light and love as always. Leos, thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.